Alright, what's up guys? Some parts just got here and I'm itching to get this all installed. Today we got an AEM pressure sensor for the fuel. We got some badass radium stuff. Honestly, radium's the shit, man. If you're looking for like fuel stuff or any quality parts, radium is like the best way to go. But we got some radium parts. We got a radium fuel rail, and I also got some 1300cc E85 safe fuel injector development injectors. So go ahead and install all this stuff. Oh yeah, and I also got a flex fuel sensor. I got some drift motion heat shielding intake gaskets. These actually are supposed to drop your IATs by like 8 to 10 degrees. Not sure how true or valid that is, but we'll see if it works. We're just gonna mock everything up for the most part and then install whatever is possible for right now, and then whatever's missing, I'll probably end up just ordering the parts later. I do know I'm missing a couple A lines, but for now, we'll just install everything I got and then just order the rest. But let's get started. First of all, I'll install these little brackets. So for these little Allen key X heads, it's a 4 Allen key. One thing to note about radium is that they, as you can see, they place every part in its own little baggie to prevent from scratching. Really like that they do that. It's pretty dope how they really care about their parts and they package everything. I don't think there's any torque specs to that, but I also have a blue Loctite to hold it in place. Once these are in, you're gonna use the OEM spacers that came with the original motor. Or you know what, let me actually cook the gasket before. So now for the gasket. So there's two. The way you know which one's which, this one's the lower plenum. As you can see, fits perfectly with the grooves, and then this one's the outer end. It's pretty straightforward. We're gonna put that later though. Place this little puppy inside. And back to these spacers. I'm gonna put them, so lay them right there, which gives it the proper spacing. After that, I guess before that, you're gonna wanna place the injectors first. Let's get these injectors out. Just wanna fit it in here. Like that. Just do the rest for all of these right there. Same process. And just to note too, these little O-rings, the rubber seals for the injectors, not all of them come with, I believe. Fuel Injector Dynamics doesn't have them, so you gotta buy them separately. These actually came with it, so pretty nice. So we'll put a little dab, put that in there. These you definitely want to make sure these get that oil on that, the proper lubrication, because you definitely don't want to have to take these back out because an O-ring ripped. Once we're all in, you know what? I actually have to plug these up as well. These holes you can put they're meant for like a fuel pressure regulator, or if you want to put it like a L shaped into a 1/8 MPT to put a pressure sensor. But in my case, I'm actually gonna run it in one of these ports right here and just block these off, because I noticed that. Let me show you guys actually. if you guys actually install it this way and you put this fuel pressure regulator inside, just like a little mock, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to adjust. So even this one would be even worse. But so what I'm probably gonna do is push it in the back, or maybe I might put it in the front. Just still debating. I might just have this in the back and then I'll show you guys as I mock it up. But I am gonna put a fuel pressure dampener once it arrives. This port I'm probably most likely gonna block off. So I'm gonna just do that. The Allen size is at 3/8. Just lube this up real quick, the O-ring. And then just slap her in here. And tighten her up. That should be it. For now, I'm just gonna walk this one in, but later on I'm gonna take it off and then install the fuel pressure dampener. These go in pretty fairly easily, so that's about it. Just tighten her up and we're good to go, boys. As for the fuel pressure dampener, I'm still debating if I'm gonna put it in the front like that or in the back. But to make everything much easier, simple, and prevent a whole bunch of fittings and leak points, I actually wanted to do convert this. This you can either choose that barb or AN fitting. I chose AN fitting, as you can see. But the idea was to put this here, then have a -6 to dual female -6 AN, and just have it sit like that, just so that the wiring is much simpler. Only thing is, I'm not too sure if I might have it. I would have to mock it up with the intake right now. But let me actually install this first. Before I tighten this, just want to let you guys know. There we go, nice and snug. Then the return is going to be a -6. So my feed is actually going to be a -8 because I'm probably pushing to like 600 wheel on 85. But for the return, I'm going to leave it -6. So once it's tightened down, this is still able to move, which I think is fucking awesome. Like so. And with the AN wrench, I don't have an AN wrench, so I'm gonna have to get some, but with an AN wrench, so you don't scratch this fitting, you just tighten it. But so there you go. It was like that. Most likely I'm gonna end up having to run a 180. And I'm probably gonna run it inside the intake. But we'll have to see when that comes. For now, I just leave these off. So let me show you guys what I was trying to do. So like I was saying, what I wanted to do was, this is a -6, this is a -6. I wanted to put 2 females, so that way they tighten up like this. And then from here, for the return, I can just have a 90 just run back into the car and then route the feed 180 inside the plenum and just keep everything nice and clean and compact. As for the sensor, I know the sensor fits here, but The sensor might be able to get away running it like that, but let's just see right now. So it's definitely gonna fit, and a 180 might fit through here too, so it might actually work. This is like the idea I kind of want. Worst comes to worst too, this what I like about radium, like I said, once again, this thing freely moves. So like say I ever do have to change this, I can just flip this up, take it out, put it back in, and then put it back in its respective place. Because you know, when you're working on stuff, you want ease, you know, so when you're at the track, anything can come off quickly and easily. Not just that, but I can also hide the harness and keep the harness very nice and compact. Have less wires and stuff going around. But yeah, for the most part, that's the way it's gonna sit. Or what I can do too is have a 90 and have it like this, which will also be pretty cool. But that's it for this video. Later, guys. Alright, so I took a leap of faith and bought this fuel pressure dampener from Radium. This is actually the bigger version from the smaller version. This one's the FPD XR, which is extended range or something like that. The reason why I got this one is because this one actually has like it says, extended range. It has a bigger range from 40 to 105, and I believe the other one has 40 to 75. Which this one gives me more dampening across the board. Reason why I say I took a leap of faith is because I didn't know if this one was gonna fit due to its larger size. But actually it did fit, but you gotta put it on the lower side closest to the cam gears, because right here it's not gonna fit. It's gonna hit this, what's it called? I just had a brain fart. This connector. But for those of you guys who are planning to get a fuel post dampener, which I highly recommend to get, this one actually fits. So I'd suggest getting the extended range over the regular one. When you're installing it, it might hit your injectors, so just be sure to remove this one. I might actually have to clock this, because I think when installing it, yeah, it's pretty cool. It seems like it's just a spring. There's quite a bit of tension, so you gotta kind of like force it in there. Don't have any specific torque specs, so I'm just hand tighten them. Perfect. Look at that. Once tightened, facing up, you can just use this vacuum line to connect it to this Y and connect it to your fuel pressure. Let me show you guys actually. I don't think you guys saw that, but this Y fitting, you just get another vacuum line connected to this tip and you're all done. So I'm gonna just end the video here since you guys already saw this installation, but that's about it.